What's going on, you guys? Josh here, also known as Harry Tornado. Today's video is just going to be a quick little vlog for you guys. It's just a regular old Wednesday for me as a full-time reseller, so I'll take you guys along for the ride, show you what it's like. And also, I have to go ahead and put this out there. We already hit 25,000 subscribers. I told you guys in my last video that once we hit 25,000, the very next video, I would be giving away a Rollo thermal label printer, and I will be sticking to my word and giving away a Rollo printer in today's video. So be sure to stick around to the end of the video to find out how you can win. So yesterday I did sell 5 things, which was pretty good, about average for me, but a couple of them were not very good. These are the 5 things going out. I've already got them packed up, obviously. Starting from the worst, this was a pack of like liquid vanilla and hazelnut creamer. I got these retail arbitrage at Dollar Tree, so I paid $1 for each one, and the pack of 2 sold for $13.99 with free shipping. This was just a dumb buy. I think I'm probably like breaking even after shipping it in a padded flat rate envelope for $7.55 or whatever it is, and the cost of goods and fees. So bad buy there. This is a laptop charger. I got it at the bins for 50 cents. And I think it sold for $8 with free shipping. So not terrible. I think it cost $3.77 to ship out. So making a couple bucks. This was a Mickey Mouse light up Christmas beanie. I'm really surprised this sold. I actually almost kept this in my Moe's. Why do you want to go outside at the most inconvenient times? I love you so much. Go. So I actually almost kept this in my death pile because it was a light up Christmas beanie and I didn't think it would sell this time of year. But somebody messaged me and said that she had a bunch for her family, but her son misplaced his or something, and I don't know. So she just bought it. I think it sold for, it actually sold for $14 plus shipping. So that was a really good flip on a hat that I didn't think would sell, for most of this year. I paid $1 for that at Goodwill a couple weeks ago, and it was only listed for maybe 2 weeks. So again, really surprised that sold. Next up, we got a pair of men's Vans skate shoes. I paid $6.50 for these in a recent video, and they sold for $23 plus shipping. The buyer was all in like $33 or so. And then by far the most interesting sale I've had in a while. This is a large, almost life-size stuffed fox. I'll put a screenshot of it here somewhere. But I found this at Salvation Army for $2.99. So the actual title of it was Ditz Designs Henhouse Stuffed Red Fox Plush Collectible 34 inches. So it was almost 3 feet long, like head to tail. So it's very large. Again, paid $2.99 for it. You can see it sold for $57 plus shipping. So apparently Ditz Designs, anything that I've looked them up on eBay, and it looks like they just sell stuffed foxes. But apparently they're very high quality and collectible. This was only listed for about 2 weeks or so. It didn't really take very long to sell. So I just threw it in a large 18 by 18 poly bag, kind of bundled up, like he's cuddled up in there a little bit. And so yeah, great sale on a stuffed animal. A lot of people ask me why people pay so much money for things that seem so silly to us, because I would personally never pay. I mean, she was all in like 70 bucks after shipping and everything. So like I would never pay $70 for a stuffed fox, but I don't collect stuffed foxes. Like if you collect stuffed foxes, maybe this is really valuable. Maybe it's worth more than that. I don't know. There were some sold comps for certain models. Like I think the gray fox one sold for like 120. This was the red fox one. So it's not up to me to decide the value of things. You just look up an item on eBay and see what the market has. Like just because an item isn't valuable to you doesn't mean that there isn't somebody out there willing to spend that kind of money on that item. So that's everything I got going out today, but I do want to mention this sale from, I think yesterday or 2 days ago. But this is that Torrid jacket that it was in my last video. And this sold to a viewer named Caitlin. She goes by Nifty Thrifty Finds on YouTube. So Caitlin, she actually bought this jacket like immediately. Like she asked me to list it, and I listed it and she bought it immediately. So she paid 35 bucks free shipping. So she got a good deal. I got a good deal, made a good profit. So Caitlin, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. So I went to the gym early this morning because when I went 2 days ago, like at 10:30 or 11 in the morning, it was almost more crowded than it was earlier in the morning. So I went this morning about 7:15 or so, and I did my mile. And I have to tell you guys, I'm pretty proud of myself. I got it all the way down to 10 minutes and 10 seconds for 1 mile. And I know it's not the fastest mile in the world. I would love to be able to get down to like that 7 or 8 minute mile like I used to do. But it's definitely fast progress. Like once you start working out and you see progress, it makes it much easier to keep going. Like I might run another mile this afternoon. I don't know. I'm a crazy person. So a couple of you guys have been asking me about when I was going to do like a public meetup or something. And I'm thinking about running a 5K race in the next month and a half to 2 months. So I thought it'd be cool to, let you guys know what race I'm signing up for. And if you guys want to come run the race, like that would be cool. We could run together and, keep each other motivated through the finish line, and then we could all go to a Chinese buffet. So if any of you guys would be interested in meeting up at a 5K race in the next couple months or so, and then we could, run together, then go to a restaurant or bar afterwards to hang out and chit chat a bit, let me know in the comments down below. What city near Columbia, South Carolina would you prefer to meet in? I'm curious. After the gym this morning, I stopped by the Goodwill bins because honestly, I haven't been there in about a week or so. So I figured there might be some pretty good stuff, but it was super picked over. Like I was there maybe like 20 minutes. I didn't spend too much time there, but I didn't find anything at all. So again, it's really hit or miss. Some days it's really good. Some days it's not. So just take it with a grain of salt. If you want to take the chance to drive 2 or 3 hours to a bins near you, just know that it might be a flop. However, I did go next door to the retail location and I did find one thing that was pretty cool. This was a, what was that? Bobalat tennis racket. You see it's got a little sticker on there that says demo model, but it's still in pretty good condition. Like obviously it's used, but pretty good condition. And this is the Overdrive 105, and sold comps on this racket are anywhere from like $40 to $50 or so plus shipping. So I usually do not pick up tennis rackets. The only one I've ever bought was at the bins, and I thought it was gonna sell for like 20 bucks and it didn't. It's still just sitting in my garage, just collecting dust. I don't think it's ever gonna sell. So if you're gonna pick up like a tennis racket or something like this, it's kind of difficult to ship. Just make sure the sold comps look good. Like I think I saw 3 sold comps in the last month or two, which is pretty good for a tennis racket. So I think if I list this about $40 plus shipping, it should sell within about 30 days, which is worth it for me when it comes to the time and energy it would take to box this up. Oh, and this was only $2.92, which was a really great deal. So one of the most common questions I get asked on my YouTube channel is how do I clean my shoes? I do buy shoes that require some light cleaning sometimes, but I don't use any kind of secret ingredients or anything like that. So I'll just show you guys how I clean this pair of Adidas women's golf shoes today. They're white and you can see they're all brown and scuffed up and stuff like that. So I'll show you how I clean these, but again, it's not a one size fits all situation. Like I use what I use, but I'm not saying that this is the only way to clean shoes. Also, I want to give my boy Reseller and Rolo a shout out for turning me on to this product. I use this stuff called OxiClean Max Force Laundry Stain Remover. And he made a YouTube video about cleaning shoes using the same product. So I will link that video in the card up above. Be sure to head over to his channel and check it out. So starting out with the shoe, all I do is spray a little bit of this stuff on the sides and on the toe and everything like that. And then I have this pack of 3 brushes. These are grout brushes from Black & Decker, I think, or something like that. But this one is nylon, this one is brass, and this one is stainless steel. So you definitely want to start out with this nylon one. And I just kind of scrub it in a little bit. It's not going to come clean immediately. You just want to scrub it and just get it nice and soaked in. Then you're going to take a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. You can see this was all chewed up because I've used it before. These do not last very long, but they are great on getting scuffs and stains out of white shoes. So I just take it and wet it a little bit. You can use warm water if you want. I'm just using lukewarm, room temperature water. And you just scrub it a little bit. You don't have to apply a lot of pressure. It's just some slight rubs. You can see it's already coming off. Then just take a little bit of water and rinse it off. Then just take a paper towel and dry it off a little bit just to get the excess water. And you can see it already looks like 1,000 times better than it did when we started. Here's the old one for comparison. You can see it's definitely better in all aspects. Oftentimes with used golf shoes, you'll see a lot of grass caked around in here. And that's what this, either you can use either one of these, the brass or the stainless steel. But if there was grass in here, you could just spray some water on it and use this to kind of scrub that grass away. It's not gonna, this brush, even though it's stainless steel, it's not gonna hurt the shoe. But that's what I use these to get grass out of. Also, you do not want to use these brushes on like fabric or leather or anything like that. But if you have like really tough stains on the plastic part or the rubber part of shoes, you can use these very lightly and it will get a lot of these stains out. See, like this little dark spot right here, spray a little bit of cleaner on there, take a stainless steel brush. You see all that dirt coming out, and then you just rinse it off. See? Brand new. And one of the main things you want to focus on when you're cleaning shoes is not spending too much time on any one pair. This pair of shoes, you know, once they're cleaned and ready to be listed, I could probably get about $30 to $35 for them plus shipping, which is pretty good. So I'm okay with spending, you know, 7, 8, 9 minutes cleaning a pair, like 4 minutes on each pair. Obviously, I'm taking longer to do it now because I'm doing a video about it. But if I was just cleaning, I could clean each of these shoes in about 3 minutes. So a total cleaning time of 6 minutes, which is totally fine for a $30 to $35 pair of shoes. But if you're spending 20 minutes trying to clean up an old pair of Air Force Ones that you could sell for 20 bucks, it's probably not worth your time. So just make sure that if you're buying shoes that need cleaning, that the amount of cleaning they need is going to be worth the profit that you'll make once they are clean. Also, one last tip, the insoles in this shoe are like glued in, they don't come out. But if your insoles do come out, I would recommend taking those out, and you know, you can use Dawn dish soap, or you can probably use this stuff if they're white insoles. Spray a little bit on there and take this nylon brush and just, you know, let's go try to find some insoles to clean. All right, so I found this insole out of a pair of Solomon shoes. It's not super dirty, but we can still use it to clean. So on this, I would just wet it a little bit. And then you could take some Dawn dish soap and just a couple little dollops, just a dollop will do you. And then this nylon brush, and you just scrub it a little bit. And turn the water back on. Again, it's super easy. I do not clean the insoles on all of my shoes because some of them just aren't dirty. But if you ever get a pair of shoes that stink, or you know, have like a very noticeable footprint in the insole and the insoles come out, I would just take them out and again, just use that brush like that and just scrub it a little bit and it should come clean. Once you have your shoes cleaned and they're just still wet, I just put mine out on the porch in the sun. A nice bright sunshiny day like this, these things will be well done in about, you know, an hour or so. So again, this is pretty much everything I use to clean all my shoes. You can probably find this OxyClean stuff at Walmart. I think I got this at Walmart for $3 and something. I'll try to find a similar set of brushes to link in the description for you guys. Again, I really like the grout brushes, and of course, Mr. Clean Magic erasers that you could find at any grocery store. I do use some other stuff like this kiwi leather dye for like leather shoes. Getting into leather and dress shoes is kind of a whole nother story, but you know, as far as tennis shoes, sneakers, casual shoes like that, this is pretty much everything you're gonna need. I think for the rest of the day, I'm just going to be listing stuff. I've still got, you know, this whole death pile to work through. I've listed, I think yesterday I listed like 21 items, which was pretty good. And it's like 11:15 or something right now. So for the rest of the day, I'm not going to any more thrift stores. I'm not doing anything else. I'm just going to be photographing and listing items. Because I said in my last video, I want my eBay sales to increase. And the only way you're going to increase your eBay sales is to list more and better quality items. So that's what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of the day. So if you guys are interested in winning the Rollo thermal printer that I'm giving away in this video, all I ask is that you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and comment anything you want on this video. Honestly, the only thing I can really check is that you commented. I can't check that you liked and subscribed, but it's the honor system. I'll trust you guys. Just make sure you subscribe to the channel and give the video a like for me. I'd really appreciate it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video today. I appreciate your time tremendously. You are the best, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.